You want to know how to do a reprint set? This is how you do a reprint set. Ladies and gentlemen, it's finally time for Revival Selection. This is the premium product, the reprint set for the premium format in Vanguard. So for those of you that are newer to the game, you might not know, but the premium format is basically a format in Vanguard where you can use cards from the history of the game, all 10 years of the game's history, and you can use them all together with your new overdress stuff and the cards from way past when. And of course, a lot of those cards are super old, and of course, they have not been printed for a long time and therefore are pretty hard to get or are super expensive. And that's where this beautiful Revival Selection comes in and gives us the wonderful product with 168 types of cards. So basically we have 7 cards per clan that are reprinted for all 24 clans in this box. You get 24 packs per box, 7 cards per pack. So basically every clan gets 7 reprints. So there's like G-Guards, Strides, Stand Triggers, like so many things, and they're all in beautiful triple rare foil. And on top of that, you can also get G-Guards in SP, which is also super nice. Now this box today was provided to me by our sponsor, which is Parkage. They also included this nice little note. At Parkage, we will support all Vanguard formats, and we love premium, and they thank me for whatever good work that I've done. Not sure what they're talking about, but there we are. Also, if you want to see another box opened, I did open another one on my Twitch channel by the time you're watching this, which was provided by Busho themselves as a thank you for the article that I wrote for them for their newsletter. So you can go check that out if you want to see another box opening as well. And of course, if you want to pick up your own premium product on Parkage, you can use my discount code DifferentFight for a 5% discount at checkout. So you can go pick up all your stuff that you're missing. They have them for very nice prices. Like a lot of the cards that used to be like 30 bucks, 40 bucks are suddenly like 2, 3, 4, like really cheap and affordable. And it's honestly like almost unbelievable how cheap these things are, you know? Like honestly, it's a little bit hard to believe. And also the box size is like the way that the old Vanguard boxes used to be before GBT11. So for the new players, that might be something different, like they're super thick, but for the older players, this is honestly just nostalgic how big these boxes are, because of course there's way more cards. As always, we get the little advertisement, so you can see here, of course, they advertise Zero and D4DJ, Bang Dream, as well as the Overdress anime that you can watch on the official YouTube channel. And then on top of that, we have a box topper in here, which I think is hidden between the packs, and yes, it is. You can get either one of these Xeroth dragons, or you can get one of 2 Kree Elementals, being Bobo or Honolly. So we got one of these Xeroth dragons, and yes, they are actually not foil. So I think that's a really good thing, because of course for the people that own the foil Xeroth dragons, you know, from like the ZRs or like the reprints after that, obviously you want to have like the beautiful foil ones, and you don't want your like precious ZRs to like lose their value. But of course, like with the common ones that you get as box toppers, these are going to drive down the prices of these Xeroths like crazy. And of course, they're also going to be just like much more easy to obtain, and you know, you don't really need to have them in foil to use them. So this is really nice. And of course, Zoe is an amazing one for the Zoo Nation. So that's also for Stoichea, I guess, by an extent. So yeah, very nice. Glad we got one of these Xeroth box toppers. So that is super cool. And of course, let's just get into it and start opening this box. So we have a nice little green packaging as well. You can see here it's like nice little lime green with the Stride symbol, which is really beautiful. Although we never got these Stride card backs in Vanguard in English itself. And then here you have the pack specifics. And real quick, I'm just going to take a few packs here from the left side and take them for a quick thumbnail shot. All right, I think we got our thumbnail shot, so let's get into it. The cool thing about this box as well is that every pack comes with 7 cards for just 1 clan. So every single pack is essentially a clan pack, which is pretty cool to see. So let's take a look at it. So the first clan pack we're going to have is going to be for Nubatama. So we can see here, every pack has a stand trigger. So here we have the Dharma Collapse. So all of these are old cards as well. And then we have the Miyabi. So this is a pretty old Shiranui support from way back when. We have the original Shiranui as well, the first ever Shiranui. So this one actually came out in like mid-ish G, not super late G, like not G next actually, so quite early. Rinne, very nice to see this reprinted as well. This was a very like important fetch card way back when in GBT14. We have Shiranui Mukuro as well. So this used to be a, I think this was a GR way back when as well. We have Mujin Lord. This was the first Dominate Stride. So this has a lot of memories for me. And of course, we also have the G-Guard, which is the Gehoragan. So this one's quite important. Lets you dominate your opponent's rear guards, which is really cool when you guard with it. There's also a chance that we're going to get an SP G-Guard. And I think there's only like 1 per box, so I do hope we pull the Dimension Police one. So yeah, this was the one for Nubatama. Overall, really nice reprints, and as you can see, every single card is from the same clan. All right, so I'm not sure really where I'm going to be putting these. I think I'll just kind of like lay them out and let them kind of like be here, take up some space. So there is a chance of an SP for G-Guards, so they kind of keep up that tradition with the overdress boxes. Okay, we have the Bermuda packs. This one's going to have Crook. Spica, okay. Yeah, Krook I think is restricted to 1 as well, so they are willing to reprint them. Look at this, like, this was only a rare or a common way back when, so having this in triple rare foil now is super nice. Spica as well, very cool. Trois as well, reprinted, very important card. Wow, Perfect Performance Ange, this used to be a very expensive card, so that's nice to see. Riviere Stride as well, very important to have. Tierra Stride, I remember when this came out back in 2017, very nice to see. And also Citron, I think it was only double rare until now, so also if you want to like upgrade the rarity of your cards, is also a perfect opportunity to do so, because of course many of these cards were only available in common or rare or like double rare, so you can actually upgrade them now with the higher rarity, which is super nice. So definitely very cool. So let's see what's the next clan pack we get. Ooh, it's Kagero. So let's see here. We have Inspire Yellow Dragon. Pretty good stand trigger. Is currently used in Blade Master, but we'll see if Blade Master survives. Bellog with the triple rare foil. Look at that. This is only available as a common. It's still really nice. Grade 1 that's used to this day, so very nice. The Cross reprinted as well. So this was a triple rare back then as well, but look at that. Absolutely fantastic. The Legion, the Cross. Who would have thought it'd be this easy to get it, you know? We also have the Destiny. This was also triple, but had a different pattern back then, so that's also nice. This is a new card as well, the Turnabout. So this one is actually a V-Series card. As you notice, most of the reprints are not V-Series cards, but this one is a brand new one that didn't exist in English before, which is the Turnabout. So, Vanguard circle once per turn, and at the battle it attacked, you can count -1 and discard 2 to stand all of your front row units with Overlord in their card names. Until end of turn, he gets drive -1, but if your opponent's Vanguard is grade 3 or greater, your front row Overlords also get plus 10k power. So, some people use this card with the Dauntless Drive Dragon, so it is pretty cool. It's a manga card from the Turnabout manga, and that's quite cool. Dumjid Valor was also actually pretty recent of a card. It's like from what, it's not the last premium collection, but the one before that. And of course the Nile Griffin, also now available in triple rare. Until now is only double rare and SP, so that's also super cool. Like, to get into playing Kagero in premium, you basically get like one of the best strides the clan has and like the best G-Guard the clan has, and you can build it in premium much easier than you would expect. So this is really cool. Also the Turnabout is just a nice card to have in general, so quite happy about that. I think for a lot of people, this product also like allows you to just try out a lot of different clans in premium now, because it's so much easier. All right, so here we have Megacolony. It's struggling to focus, doesn't know where to go. So Makeup Widow, finally, rarity upgrade. I remember when this card was revealed actually at a BCS, so it's a critical trigger that is now also a triple rare. The original Gridora, of course, very nice, very popular card from way back when. The G-Guard Malfrosian. So some clans do get 2 G-Guards in their pack. Overwhelm, oh my god, this card was like 40 bucks a piece for a while, and this next card was also 40 bucks a piece. That's right, Opsirandus. Can you imagine? One pack gives you these two. Like, these are both, they used to be so expensive. And we also get our SP for the box, which is gonna be the Relish Lady, so the actual G-Guard for Megacolony. And look at that, it looks super nice with the patterns and everything. Like, you see the little swirl around here, and of course the texture. Wow, that looks really nice. So there we go, we got the G-Guard in SP, so we'll put this one aside. And that is our SP pool for the box. I'm not sure if we get more than one. There maybe is a chance that we do get more than one. And so you can also check on the official website which of the clans get themselves a SP version of their G-Guard and which ones don't. So because some clans do get 2 G-Guards per box. Here we have the Touchy Pack, so Cold Magnum, very good stand trigger. And also seeing it reprint is nice. This is a V-Series card, so it's nice to get it in triple as well. So is this one. And so this Gaia is from G though, not the V-Series one. Gaia Dynast, very important stride though. And of course the next one, Gluttony Dogma. Used to be very expensive at one point, but now again really easy to get. And we also have Blockade Ganga, so another very amazing card, just really good G-Guard for Tachikaze. And of course the 2 strides are really nice. Like, the clans eat well, in this set, that goes without saying, you know, and like a lot of these packs are super good. Well, we have the Murakumo pack, so we have Hidden Scroll, or not Hidden Scroll. It's only 1D, so this card is used in the, I think a lot of these cards are from the loop, so you can actually do a loop with like dual weapon and Hidden Scroll. We have the Aragoto Spark, so this is Shadow Stitch support. It's pretty interesting. Yasuya Gemma as the stride that we get here, together with, of course, Shibaraku Victor. This card is used, so it's quite nice to see. Very recent card too. And then of course we have the Shishi Yuzuki, so that's the G-Guard of choice for Murakumo as well. Very nice. So I think I'm going to start to kind of like pile the packs together a little bit, so we just put them into little stacks. I'll put them above, and then we'll show off the other packs here. It's kind of like a cooldown, you know, like when you cast a spell and it stays in the queue for a little bit. That's kind of what we got going on here. So we're going through these packs quite quickly, but it's really cool to see like so many insanely expensive cards like reprinted. Oh, we get the Royals pack. This one has some good ones. Encourage Angel just got revealed for 0 the other day, so this is pretty funny to see this now. Flogel in triple rare. Oh my god. If you want to play premium blasters, this card is a must, so this is really good. Blaster Javelin Larousse, also pretty nice. Alfred support. We have, of course, Liu. This is only a rare until now, but look at that. Now he can be in triple. I don't know if Jesus still plays premium, but if he does, this is a good time. They also include some kind of like more iconic, like, you know, just like super nostalgic cards that aren't really don't see play much in the actual like premium format, but they are like super nostalgic, and so King and Ice Alfred is one of them. I think it's pretty cool. Like, honestly, compared to everything else in this pack, like this is a pretty nice pull, just like for that nostalgia factor. And then this is my second favorite thing in this whole set, or not in this whole set, but in this like Royals pack, is a Peace Saver. So if you want to play blasters again in premium, you're gonna definitely need this guy because it gives resist to your blaster blades and also gets, you know, extra drives and extra crit and everything. And of course, the most important one in my opinion is the Mask Skull. I bought these maybe like a year ago, half a year ago, for premium Jewel Knights, and I had to pay a pretty big price, so I'm really glad these are reprinted because they were so hard to come by, and this is arguably the best G-Guard that Royals have. Please give more G-Guards to Royals because they are severely lacking in the G-Guard department, so please do provide dear Royals with a better G-Guard, because the fact that Mask Skull is the best one they have is a little bit disappointing. Oh, we have the Link Joker pack. This one is broken. This is the one that Kai from WCC revealed. So we have Freeze Ray in triple rare. Look at that. This is a very hard to come by and expensive card, and it's only a double rare from BT15, but now you can get it in triple and it's much cheaper. Chaos Breaker Crisis, of course, also. It's crazy. I saw this on the marketplace for €2, like insane. Of course, Lacus Karina was a double, I believe, or did she have a triple foil? I can't remember exactly. Then we have Glue Ball Dragon, super important stride that you need 4 times in star-vader builds in premium that now you can get so easily. Of course, Chaos Breaker Deluge, he was an he was what, a GR, and so now you can get him in triple and he still looks fantastic even without the GR texture. So again, this drives down the price from like $40 to like 3. And then we have Cosmo Wreath, which was only a rare, and I think also came in SP if I'm not mistaken, or maybe even, I don't think this one came in SP. I think it was a trial deck card if I'm not mistaken. So this is really nice to see as well. Honestly, like this Link Joker pack is like insanely good. Like when Kai revealed this one, I was like, wow, this one is actually broken. Like this one's actually broken. I'm looking forward to also revealing pulling the DP one that I revealed. You know, it's kind of nice to get to the things that you got to show off. Oh, the OTT one. Okay. Nono used to be like super important, but seeing her in triple is really nice. They did a good job foiling her out. Psychic Bird. I think this one did have a foil version, if I'm not mistaken, from like one of the reprints that it had in like one of the G character boosters. We have the Oracle PG, which is very nice. So that's cool to see. Cone Magus. This is also cool. All right. So I'm actually not sure if Cone Magus is that good, to be honest. I'm not an OTT expert. We have the original Susano as well. Definitely nice. Not the original one, actually. This is the second Susano, so definitely very nice. Ichishima, definitely a very important reprint. Everyone needs this one for OTT and premium, so that's really cool. And finally, the Son of Eternity Amaterasu. This one had like a congratulations version from shop tournaments, but still very hard to come by because it is a very staple G-Guard. So yeah, for the OTT one, I would say like these two are really good hits, and like Psychic Bird as well. The other ones feel okay, I would say. Like this is probably one of the like not as strong reprint packs because I feel like they could have reprinted like Tsukuyomi pieces maybe. That would have been kind of cool, or like the Tsukuyomi Stride as well would be nice. Oh, we get the Angels pack. This one has so many foils I care about. First things first, Surgery Angel. As you guys know, like Angels is one of my favorite clans, so like getting this in foil is super important because it's a very important rescue card. Like honestly, one of the best stand triggers in Angel Feather. No CL is already a triple rare, and the foiling is very similar, but if you were missing grade 1 no CL, then this is your chance. Grade 2 no CL, of course, also reprinted. Again, looks very similar. These were both triple rares back in the day, if I'm not mistaken. Or no, I think this one was double rare, was it? I know the grade 1 was triple. Then, oh, this is my favorite part of it. Aratoron with the triple rare foil. Oh my god. Wow. Wow. And it's also like she had a misprint in the original printing, the common print, so this one actually has it fixed, which is really nice. I think she said to like another rear in the same column as this unit, so it couldn't be like on top of her, which you can do like normally by her ability. So very cool. Aratoron is a great hit. The original Gavriel as well. This brings back memories. This was one of my main decks back in GBT04, so, and I definitely, you know, that's basically the reason why I started playing Angels in the first place. This whole pack is literally like a Gabriel pack, to be honest. Gabriel Eden, I don't know how many reprints this card has, but still not enough, because this card is still a 4-of staple in Angel Feather no matter what. And Suriel as well, if you only own the double rares, this is a rarity upgrade as well. Look at that. She actually had like a borderless double rare reprint, I believe, in the last Revival Selection, or like the reprint, like whatever the reprint set was called back in the day. So that's very nice. The Angel pack is super good. I think I'll put away this stack now as well, though. So you've had your cooldown on the side. Let's keep it going. We are definitely... I'm not going too fast because I really want to appreciate the reprints. Oh my god, speaking of like good reprints though, this is the Pale Moon pack and this one is broken. Prankster Girl Mirrorland is a super expensive stand trigger that's really hard to get and a staple. You get it. Purple Trapezes has never been reprinted outside of a Team League promo and was in the original BTO7 in 2012 and was never reprinted again, and it's been a premium staple in Pale Moon ever since. And now it's not just a rare anymore, it's also a triple rare in foil. Like, oh my god. Finally, like, can you believe this? Also this, a rare from GBT05, I want to say. Flying Periton, finally reprinted as well. Like, I do have some of the rares, but they were super expensive and really hard to come by. So finally, it's easier to build Pale Moon thanks to this reprint. This is a promo that we haven't gotten yet, but it's also printed in Clan Collection. And then, of course, we have the Harry from G Era, sadly not the VR one. So that one is that. And then we have the promo Masquerade Master Harry. So this one is a super important component for Pale Moon. And it was only a promo in the past, like printed in GBT14, so it's nice to have him reprinted. And also Coulthard, I think, is like not that hard to come by, I would say, at least from I don't know actually, because I have quite a few, so maybe I'm just like, you know, bugging. But like, look at this: Periton, Trapezist, Prankster Girl, like the super important Harry Stride, Coulthard, like so many good cards reprinted for Pale Moon. Like, it's, I can't stress enough how good of a like reprint set this is, because of specifically because of packs like the Pale Moon one makes you realize it even more so than any other. Then we have Great Nature. This one, Crayon Tiger, by far the most important part. A double rare that is the most staple, grade 2 in Great Nature, and I mean, has always been, right? It's been super expensive and hard to get, and now is available in triple rare too, like super important. This Talented Rhinos, also a key component, only a common, so now he's a triple rare, which is very nice. This Big Belly, also a Crayon Tiger by effect, you know, lets you restand your rears when it attacks, so that's very, very nice, and having that is also cool. Spangled, I think there's 2 G-Guards for a Great Nature here. Spangled is a very important one. I think it did have a triple rare foiling print. Ooh, the GR Balawhirl has a reprint again. Look at that. That is absolutely beautiful. You love to see it. And this is a new card, I believe, the Symbol Monkey. So this one was not printed before in English, was only in Japanese. So of course, lets you, you can G-Guard with it. When you do, all other units get -5k until end of turn. So not just your opponent's, but also yours. So keep that in mind. It's pretty cool though. Pretty cool card. It's nice to get the kind of like Japanese exclusives that we never had, you know, still come out even when we're well past G, and there's like, you know, you would think they wouldn't print like cards from G that they never printed into English at this point, but they still did. Yes, Monochrome of Nightmare Land. I own like 10 of these in common, and I never sold them, and now I'm like, wow, you can just get them in triple rare. Like, why would you ever want the common? The original Yellow Bolts, this was used back in 2018, you know, for Worlds. Dimension Creeper, another amazing common that is very hard to come by and very expensive. Only printed in BT12, I want to say. So now has a reprint in triple rare. It looks so, so nice now. The original Charrot as well. Nice little, you know, nostalgia right there. We have Blader Mouse, another important stride for Dark Irregulars. Of course, we do have Gusty Daimonas. This is looking to be on the premium hit list, and a lot of people are hoping he does get hit, because good lord, this is a card that is a little bit problematic, let's put it that way. And then finally, the G-Guard is Agrat Bat Makhlat from the original printing of G-Guards from the very first ever festival. It wasn't called Festival, Fighters Collection, so that's very nice as well. You know, 2 good strides, one of which is one of the best strides in the game, and then we got some G-Guards too. We still have quite a few packs to go. Like, obviously we have to get through all 24 clans. We get the Granblue one. They're really hiding the DP one from me, aren't they? Mick the Ghosty is set to 1, but is here. The Grenache triple rare looks so nice. Like, that's actually insane. Samurai Spirit, of course. You know, this is Maxime's baby. Solemn the Vanguard's child is now also, wasn't available at first, but we managed to get it somehow. Triple rare foil Skeleton Cannoneer. This was a common that was used in Granblue ever since it was printed. This triple rare Nightstorm, also a common that was used in Granblue ever since it was printed. Obadiah, this one of course was in the first premium collection, a very important stride though, so glad it's reprinted. Negro Lily, a G-Guard that honestly is especially now really important with the Ghosty support that came out recently, and so this is a really well-timed reprint because it was pretty damn expensive. I did own the double rares, you know, I did own the original printing, but this is definitely cool to see it reprinted in higher rarity and, you know, nicer foiling. Let's just put it that way. All right, let's keep it going. There's a lot of packs in this because of course it's 24 packs for 24 clans. First we have Devil Watch, the stand trigger for charge. Mega Trainer, never reprinted, only printed in one of the first sets ever as a rare and is now available in triple. Jelly Beans, this was in EB03, so the Spectral Duke booster, available as a rare and has been important ever since, and now available in triple. Original Rising Nova, nice to see that. Hellheart 8 himself, you know, this has a pretty nasty 50 attack loop in premium that you can do now. Oh, Agrias, very nice stride as well, very important for spikes in general. And of course Terrible Linus is also the flipping G-Guard for Spike Brothers, so that's also very cool to see. Overall, just so many good cards, man. I can't, literally every pack I'm just like talking about how good these cards are, you know, like that's literally all I'm doing here. Ooh, Neo Nectar. So again, another stand trigger that's limited to one, Lisbeth, but now in triple rare, so that's nice. Lilga, wow, I had to really like get these for when I was playing Katrina. I used to play Katrina. Also Maiden of Gladiolus was pretty hard to come by, so that's nice. Sylvia reprint. This is like a nice reprint, not just for premium players, but also for standard, like not for standard, for V premium players, because of course it's an important card in the V series as well. We have the Searing Asha, so this was not the blue Asha, but the Searing Asha, pretty cool to see. Wilhelmina, I remember I was looking for as well. This is like a pretty expensive stride actually. And then finally the Intero G-Guard. I think it's only available as a rare, so seeing it in triple is very beautiful as well. Pretty good pack for Neo Nectar, to be honest. Sadly, Katrina is dead, and therefore a lot of these cards don't do much without Katrina, so that's that. But let's just put this stack away and hopefully go on to our last stack now, because we are of course nearing the last few packs. We haven't seen Dimension Police though. Still haven't seen Novas either. And we got Shadows. This one's a really strong one too. This is a really good pack. So Cursed Eye Raven, only a common, but also very expensive and nice to see in triple. Belial Owl. I feel like if you told me back in G that Belial will get a reprint one day, I would never believe you, especially in triple rare. Look how good this looks. SRAS, like honestly, this single pack makes this whole set worth it. Like the Shadow pack is insane. Like PBD Break Ride, not really a card that's used, but I guess it's a cool little like nod. The Dragfall Luard also looking beautiful. Look at that. Of course, he was already available in triple, and so was Marfessa, but there's also an important card as well. And finally, Plot Maker. Man, look at this. Like this whole pack is just like, outside of the PBD Break Ride, which also still has like some nostalgia power, right? Every card is so important and played. Like, oh my god, like the Shadow pack is broken. Like you want to have this so bad just because of how good it is. Like this is literally just so damn good. How would you feel if like in Clan Collection they started to print the packs like this, just like in clans instead of random? Ooh, Narukami. All right, let's go. Vian, pretty nice stand trigger. We have the Anastasia PG. This one is still played in Vanquisher to this day, so I definitely do recommend picking it up. Cho-Oh, not just for V Premium, I mean not just for Premium, but for V Premium as well. But I think this gets a reprint later on as well. Vanquisher Sparking, one of my favorite cards ever, honestly. Like I really love Vanquisher from the Sparking days onward. Really just became a good deck overall. Brahma is still used, was only a rare before. VMAX, this was a GR and now has a reprint as well. And of course the Bulwark, this was a double rare only, I believe. And so having it reprinted is also really nice because it is one of the control G-Guards too, so that is super cool. So the Narukami pack is pretty strong as well, has a lot of cool cards as well as just some nice nostalgic pieces as well, which is super cool. So yeah, I think we have like 5 packs left, so let's get through it and go. Okay, it's time. This is Nova Grappler. Energy Girl was pretty expensive, a common stand trigger from GB201 that was very expensive because it could stand your rears. Arnest, this guy appeared in the minivan anime for some reason. Golsachi, pretty important Victor piece. Zubat Battler Victor, still probably the best Victor ever printed in terms of grade 3s. Gundreed, I think has had reprints already, but still needs them. Favorite Champ Victor, man, a GR, that's like an important win con for a clan, reprinted like this, so sick, so damn sick. And finally Dogen Titan, Also just looks fantastic, and also only a rare before, so having it in triple rare is going to be very, very nice for the Nova players. So of course, for myself included, that's very nice. And also for the people that want to play like G era format, you know, one of the like kind of like the, not like legacy, but it's like a fan made format, I guess, that we keep playing. Oh well, if you want to play GR format, we're going to look at some very important pack here for DP. So we have Operator Girl Linka, the stand trigger that makes your Grand Gallops have guard break pressure. This is also the pack that I revealed, so I'm pretty excited to see this. Alright, Enigma Calm in triple rare. I do have NSP, so I don't feel as strong about this, but it's very nice to have it. You know, it was only a double rare before this. Diejet, going from rare to triple looks super nice. This card helped me so much throughout G. Such an important card for D-Robos way back then. We have the Bravest Rush Grand Gallop, so this card is pretty nice. Like if you want a strong like bonus crit attacker, it's actually not too bad. I think it's a pretty cool card. GO5 was only available as a double rare, now a triple as well. Oh my god, looks so beautiful. And then we have X Gallop reprinted once again. I don't know how many X Gallops I actually own. I have like all the reprintings, all the printings, is just insane. And finally Atlantis Dolphin as well, the G Guard, now in beautiful triple rare. I'd love to pull the SP because we never had the SP for Atlantis Dolphin, so I'd like to pull it from... I'm actually opening 4 boxes of this set because I just want to have playsets of everything, especially for like stuff like Link Joker and like Kagero that I do want to build in premium. So that is super nice, you know, just to kind of like open a bunch. Ooh, next we have gold. So we have Catch Gold. This was very important. I split Bluish Flames back in the start of Legion, so letting me see this again, and in triple is really nice. Original Gurgrit, and of course another new card we have here is Prominence Glare of the Azure Flames. So this is of course a V series card. Lets you, when you write it, look at the top 4 and call 1 and put the rest of the bottom of your deck in any order. And when you attack, cost 1 and discard 1, and then do the following effects depending on how many rearguards you call this turn. If you call 3 or more, it gets plus 16k and a crit, and then if you have called 4 or more, then your opponent cannot PG. So it's a pretty interesting card. It's not as great as, you know, Prominence Glare used to be. And it's not even a Bluish Flame, he's an Azure Flame, which is like a little bit disappointing, but you know, it's from the Turnabout manga, so I guess he's like a leveled up version or something. We have the Sunrise and the Radiant Gurgrit. The actual, I think this is the first Gurgrit stride, and then we have Gurgrit Helios, which is also, both strides are really important, but this one is especially because he's just 4 drives checks. Like 4 drive checks is really good. Glorious Reigning Dragon, GRD. This came out in GBT08, and it was a very important card for golds ever since. Like, it's a really cool option to have. And then finally, Slay Me Flare, a very good G-Guard for gold Paladin, so it's really cool to see this one as well. You know, I'd like to maybe like try to upgrade one of my, like, you know, my V premium golds deck into premium, because these 3 strides alone are basically like these 3 strides, and this G-Guard is like, that's your, you can make a G-Zone out of this. You can literally make a G-Zone out of this, and then if you have an Ultima, like, that's all you really need. So might be fun to mess around with. All right, let me put this pack away, and we have 3 more packs to take a look at. So I think one of these will have a Gear Chronicle pack in them, which is going to be pretty exciting. So let's see which one it's going to be. We have Gear Chronicle left. What else have we not seen? I think we've seen all the Paladins. Oh, well, Aqua Force we haven't seen. There we go. Bermuda we did see, right? All right, well, let's see. Aqua Force. Supersonic Sailor in triple rare. Wow, this looks like the background is way darker than the common printing. That's kind of cool. Tidal Assault reprints. Very nice. The original one, not the V-Series one. The Supreme Ruler of the Storm Tavas reprint. This one's also very cool. The Resist Giver. Really cool. We have Galfilia. I think she had a reprint at some point as well, because she's just a really important G-Guard in general. Alexandros. Still a great stride for Aqua Force, you know, being able to resign your stuff. And finally, the Ice Barrier Dragon. I think this one, did it have a triple, or did it have an SP print? I'm not too sure, but very cool. Just overall solid hits for Aqua Force 2. All right, let's see if we hit the Gear Chronicle pack last, or if it's going to be this one already. It's going to be this one. All right. It's probably one of the strongest ones. This one is the one that Mr. Time Leap revealed. So we start with Urwatar, a very important part of the Time Leap combo to let you draw extra cards. TikTok Worker, one of the best Time Leapers in general, so very nice to see. History Maker Dragon, also a very great card. This is probably the most important reprint they could have done, because there's a trial deck card that never got reprinted and is super hard to come by, so that's very nice. Only card kind of missing from this list is like Melem, that you also kind of need to make the Time Leap combos, but still very cool. Chronojet Dragon G, of course, the Time Leaping Chronojet, so this is also from the trial deck. It's funny how a lot of these cards are just from trial decks and they're like commons, but they're so hard to come by. Head Around Dragon, of course, is one of the best G-Guards ever printed as well. Soulbot's one to spin one of your opponent's rear guards back to their deck is really nice. And finally, Chrono Dragon Gear Groovy, look at that, this beauty of a stride, lets you inherit your Gear Dragon stride abilities, very cool. And finally, Bearlocks, this is a new Gear Chronicle card. I think it came with one of the mangas in Japan, so it says in the G-Zone, is GB1. You can call this card from face down by binding one of your rear guards with the sum of their grades being 3 or more. So it's a continuous skill, and when it's placed in your guardian circle, it gets +1 shield for each card bound for the cost of calling it. So you have to bind your rear guards, but of course in certain decks that might actually be pretty handy. And it's drawn by Quilly, which is very nice. You can see the art is very nice, little chrono dran there, like just kind of like, you know, they're just gaming, you know, the boys just gaming. So yes, the gear pack is really good. I do love this one. Just super strong hit overall. And then finally, we have our last pack. Which clan are we missing even? Kind of lost track. Megacolony we already pulled. That's like one of the more forgettable ones. Oh yes! Genesis it was. Wow, that's kind of fitting that this is the last one because we have Taro, one of the most hardworking stand triggers in the history of the game, reprinted as a triple, but it might just get a hit randomly, so let's find out if it does. Valencia, this was printed in I think BT14 and never printed ever since. Gelja, this was printed in GBT08 and never printed ever since, also common. So far all of these cards are commons, by the way, right? And they've been super important over the years. Grappa also, I think BT14 and never reprinted. Minerva, so this one of course is a fan favorite. Everyone loves Minerva. She's had plenty of reprints as well, and of course she is back once again. Very nice. We have the Maruda Alfros. The Maruda Alfros is a very nice stride, has some pretty cool combos with her as well, because you can Soul S15 to stand a rear guard, and then your opponent cannot call sentinels for the whole turn, so it's pretty cool. And you can also give a rear plus 10k and a crit, which is very nice, so good stride. And finally we have Iris, the first G guard for Genesis. So very strong pack here, just so many cool hits, and overall honestly like this whole set is just really nice. Like honestly I'm very happy with this reprint set. I think they did an amazing job with the reprints, and like honestly like it's cool that we can have this product, you know, for premium players to just like get their pieces that they were missing for their decks, and then on top of that also for the people that haven't played premium before, it's such a nice way to enter premium now, because like everything is so cheap, everything is so easy to come by and like so easy to get. All the singles prices online are also insanely affordable. So if you want to start premium, this is your chance. Like honestly, this is your chance. This is when you should be pulling that trigger to start premium, because this set is amazing. You don't have to necessarily even like open that many boxes or like any boxes at all, because chances are people at your locals are opening them, and you could probably just like trade for the cards you need, or check the local card markets and like, you know, kind of like buy your pieces, like buy the singles and stuff. So yeah, it's really good. If you do want to buy singles, you can get over to parkgauge.com as well. Use discount code DifferentFight for 5% discount at checkout. But otherwise, that's going to be it for me today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. It was really fun opening this product. Again, if you want to watch another box be opened and see what kind of SP I pull for the G-Guards, you can check that out on my Twitch channel. I'll leave the link to the VOD in the description. You can go check that out as well and have some fun with it too. Once again, thank you to Parkgauge for sponsoring today's video. And other than that, that's going to be it for me today. If you liked the video, please give it a like. If you like the content, please subscribe. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.